Hey, hi, hello. That was interesting. Welcome to my room. I'm going to start breaking down my princess makeup routine in case anyone's interested in watching that. I'm starting off with foundation to show you how I control my red angry skin and make it a little more even and flawless like a princess. This is lighting. Struggles. I know nothing about lighting. So for my foundation section, this isn't covering contouring, this isn't covering bronzer or blush or anything like that. It's not just a full face thing, it's just foundation and concealer and what I use to make my skin all one color. A little known fact about me, I'm also a very big fan of Tangled. Do you see the floating lights? Alright, we're gonna start with primer. I use the Smashbox, the original Photo Finish Primer, because it smooths and blurs. It's really great. Makes it really easy for you to put your foundation on top there. And I washed my hands before this, so I know my hands are clean. Don't at me because I'm touching my face. It's my face. I want to touch it. Alright, now I'm going to dampen up my beauty blender, which is a trick that I just realized is like necessary. Don't spill water all over your desk. Right now I'm using a NARS Tinted Moisturizer. Let me show you that. NARS Tinted Moisturizer. It's a really great like lightweight foundation that does a good job of evening out the skin tone while not looking cakey, which is something that I have concerns about. Alright, liquid foundation is on. She says mysteriously. It's really not a mystery. We're going to put powder foundation over it now. To lock it in, I used to just use powder foundation, but then I came to grips with the fact that it was just making my skin super dry because I have weird skin, as we all do, I'm sure. Skin is very strange. For my powder foundation, I use the Bare Minerals Bare Pro. It's really good, obviously. Also another lightweight one that doesn't give you a cakey effect, but I just needed something a little more hydrating in the winter months, which is why I switched to the moisturizer primarily. You're just getting my whole backstory here. Alright, now we're moving on to concealer. Conceal, don't feel. Can't do makeup without thinking about that. So for concealer I use, again, NARS, the Radiant Creamy Concealer. So I usually put, for princessing, I do the under eyes, I go ham on the under eyes, cover up any blemishes that are sprouting up on my face, which is usually here and here. And then I do the nose a little bit, the forehead, and the chin. And then I just leave the house like this. And we put highlighter on these higher parts of the face just so that they're a little bit brighter, gives your face more dimension, draws focus to the center of the face. So your eyes just go here, 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 here. You're locked in. All right, we're blended. That's terrible. You can't see anything. I'll switch this around. This is my first time setting up in this position, so that's what she said. Sorry. G-rated. G-rated. Next up, and our final step in just the base foundation concealer situation, is going to be powder. And you want to put a lot of it on. So much that you ruin your palette and your shirt and your pants. If someone has found a way to put on powder without ruining everything in their lives, please tell me. Could really use it. So we put on powder because it sets the makeup, locks it in, makes it less transferable, so it won't like rub off on your costume as much. Also helps control oil. And for powder, I like to use Laura Mercier's translucent powder. Get a shot of all the materials. Hello. What? Oh, I can't flip it? What does this do? These are all the materials we used for our foundation and concealer, and powder and brushes and blender and primer and all that stuff. And then this is our finished foundation. A little bit different than we were at the beginning. We're not as red in the face and we're covered in powder. Okay, well, I'm going to finish up the rest of my makeup. Eventually I will upload videos on how I do that. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you're interested in seeing more or what you're interested in seeing next. Bye.